Honey bun, this is my attitude. This is my attitude. This is my honey bun. This is my attitude. This is my attitude. My Substation.com people, you already know what it is, man. Substation Live. Uh Season 2. You know? I got the homie Flydel in the building with me.
What's going on with you,
Yeah, I
fam?
mean, what's good with you, bro?
Shit cool, and taking it easy, man.
Yes, indeed. What they need to know, about Flydel right off top. Anybody who doesn't know or hasn't seen you since they seen you.
We got Notorious FLY out on that piff right now. It's
Okay.
NO. You know how to spell Notorious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
NOTORIO.
US.
You just lay down slow. FLY, nigga. Come on, man. What's the response been like that on the so far on the FL?
I did the rap niggas record. You feel me? Shouting out a lot of people in the town I see doing their thing and shit.
No
I
doubt.
got pretty good feedback off of that joint.
Yeah.
Got some nice hits on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean, did the video and all that. Everybody messed with that joint. A lot of people couldn't show up for whatever reason, and I was doing me, so I did it regardless, just to show love for the town.
Got you. Now, so you got the notorious FLY shirt on. Y'all had the Buff Afghanistan joints.
Yeah.
What's moving with that right now on the clothing side?
Actually, right now I'm focusing on me personally with the clothing. I just want to rock out, get a few different things, but I definitely got a lot of inquiries about the Buff Afghanistan shirts. That's what I call the town, Buff
Right.
New York. And
You heard it here
it's actually
first.
a song on Notorious FLY.
Right.
It's called Buff Afghanistan a Zoo.
Come on.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video one day.
Mm-hmm.
And until then, we just gonna be rocking out these shirts. I'm gonna try to have the whole town rocking out to these shirts.
Come on. Now talk to me about the Crewy squad, Team Crewy. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people repping. I see a lot of people that you hear is down, and then you see like you don't know who's in, who's out.
Yeah.
Just give us some clarification on that.
At the end of the day, Grand Crew Entertainment branch from my homeboy. And today's birthday too. Shout out my man Chino.
No doubt. Chino,
Hey,
what up?
Chino. He started Grand Crew Entertainment. He involved me and G.I. Joe, Skrills, Mar, and we took off with it. We got young boys. I'm saying who on that team Crew Wave. They don't even rap. They just around for
Come
us.
on.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And yeah, we had a few people who call themselves, wanting to be down and around, but I think it was more for the fame and the name. You feel me?
It'd be like that.
The real shall remain. The fake gonna always fade. So
come on.
You already know what time it is.
Now what's good with Flydel? What keeps you relevant in the streets? Be it in Buffalo, be it OT. What's keeping your music relevant? What's keeping the people still checking for you, listening to you years later?
I think it's just my consistency. I may go a while without shooting a video sometime, but one thing I'm gonna always do is I'm gonna try to put my music out there, especially on the social media. And I get involved with a lot of people. I got a lot of relatives, and I be doing some networking. So I'm gonna always let people know that I'm into this music game.
Got you. Now what's the Twitter? What's the Instagram, Facebook, any of that SoundCloud reverberation where they can find you?
Facebook is Fliggity Flydel.
Fliggity.
You know what I mean? Instagram is Fliggity.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is at Flydel937.
Come on. 9 Trey.
You know what I mean? SoundCloud is at Fliggity.
Mm-hmm.
Reverb Nation is reverbnation.com/F15 Flydel music.
Got you. Now, what do you pay attention to most musically? In the development and the cultivation of your sound. Do you watch the trends? Do you see what they're talking about? Not so much trying to emulate what you hear. But do you check for what the streets are listening to? Do you check for what they're buying? And how does that I guess influence your music and what you put out? Is it a strict dedication to not trying to sound like anything else, or how does that go?
Definitely. I'm paying attention. We all done, we done went through our time frames of going through the phases of the wave. Back in 2008, 2009, I was more worried about, what's going on right now. But now I just pay attention to what's going on and make sure that I'm able to be on the same page, but
Certainly.
just on my own wave. You feel me?
Got
Like,
you. Got you.
you know, I pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I pay attention to everything.
Hmm.
I actually be more into independent music and my town and up and coming artists more than so much more than the industry
The
music.
industry shit. I dig that. Now, not trying to rub nobody the wrong way, not on no cocky shit, but where do you put yourself, um, in whatever tier, whatever echelon of the Buffalo music scene?
Oh yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I, I,
Mhm.
I respect a lot of guys here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But there's a lot of guys who then back then who I used to look up to who now either
Right.
not doing that at all, fell off, or haven't went pretty much nowhere.
Where they were supposed to go since
Where
you was
they
looking up to them.
period. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I didn't
Mhm.
caught up to a lot of guys. I didn't surpassed a lot of guys, but I know this game is a competition. But as far as me personally, me and Team Crew, we are definitely on that platform of being what's next. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm not gonna really necessarily say we the best in Buffalo. I'm humble, but I know for a fact it's a lot of dudes, bar for bar, song for song, who not messing with me on no
Right.
kind of level. And I don't even battle rap for the record either.
Right.
You say my name in a song, you might get a response, but if you do get one, that's your ass.
Yeah, yeah. Now, where does the love come from? When the fans, the fan response, they be like, "Man, I fucked with this joint, I fucked with that joint, or you had this joint and it did this for me." Where does that love spread out when it comes from your music?
Um, it all depends because when I dropped FM2
Mm-hmm.
on the internet, I had that Let 'Em Hate with D Dash. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's Waka Flocka's artist. He in Atlanta. Shout out D Dash. I had a lot of feedback on that song. I went out there to Riverdale. You know what I'm saying? Jonesboro. I did a video on
No
that.
doubt. No
I
doubt.
got club spins in Atlanta on that record.
Come
You know what I'm
on,
saying? It was on a blackout. Shout out DJ Bandana Black
Bandana
when he
Black. What
first
up?
started that blackout. You know what I'm saying? It was on there heavy. That's that project. As far as recently, I want to say rap niggas had got a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
It got a lot of attention for Notorious FLY. So that's why I shot that video first.
Come on. Now, as far as you go, now you said humble and whatnot, but you feel how you feel. Is there anybody that you haven't worked with that you would be looking forward to work with? And I'm talking about just strictly a fan of the music standpoint. Like I like this person's music, and I would like to make a song with her. We just haven't been able to link, what have you. And I mean, and who do you check for on the local side if you check for anybody?
Okay. Keep it real. Let me think about this for a second. Who didn't I work with?
Hmm.
Um, hmm. I mess with the boy. I mess with the boy Ken, and we
No
gonna
doubt.
link real soon and
Hmm.
stuff.
Hmm.
Like he, what I mean, he made quality street music. You know what I
Real
mean,
shit.
on that level, I salute him. We gonna do what it do. Who else?
Count what up.
It's kind of a hard one because I didn't link with a lot of dudes though.
Hmm. Hmm.
You think? I mean, I ain't really heard from 7-4 in a minute though, but I kind of like what he was doing and stuff. I was interested. You feel
Right.
me?
Right.
Might catch up to him one of these days. Holler at him, see what he's talking about.
No doubt.
Um, I did the joint with Benny already. Shout out Benny.
Hmm.
I did a joint with my man Product. Shout out him.
No doubt. Proudy, what
Shane
up?
Grams, that's my man. Shout out Shane.
Definitely.
Uh, it's kind of hard to really think right now. I mean, I could actually say, okay, you know what? Shout out to man Boo Barnes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and him finna work. Me and him gonna work for sure.
Boo, what up?
I mean, T Brown. You know what I'm saying? Brizzy. I mean,
What's up, Briz?
definitely gonna work. It's only a timing process. That's about it.
Now, what is it about you that that makes you so accessible and easy to be in these different circles and basically work with whoever you feel like it? Because let's call it what it is. Most niggas can't do that. Most niggas don't got the leeway to do that. Most niggas can't even go to every studio in Buffalo. Or at least to the majority of if you got to go somewhere to record. What makes you different?
Actually, I'm a versatile dude, and I'm a networker now. If you just wanna do your collab with me
Hmm.
in your studio, I'm around for it though. I had marked my spot though. You know, I record in one specific spot, but I like to take all the artists who haven't recorded
Right.
there. You know, because every time I bring somebody there, it's just magical. You know what I'm saying? They love the sound and
Come on.
everything. So
Now, how would you describe that sound? What is the what is the Flydel? So anybody who hasn't heard you, and I don't mean like I sound like this person, I sound like that. Well, how would you describe your music? If somebody was to ask you, what could they be expecting if they never heard you before?
shit, everybody got their own story. You know what I mean? I got mine. You feel me? I just make music y'all can fly to. You feel me? Like
Gotcha.
I got a lot of different type of stuff though.
Hmm.
Like stuff that's gonna rock out on every aspect, every level.
When did you know this is you? When did you know that this is what you were gonna be doing and what you were supposed to be doing?
Okay, I started rapping when I was 10. By 14, I started recording. I was going through my phases of delivery and recording in the studio,
Right,
like
right.
my sound, trying to develop my sound. I honestly could say I downpacked me and my sound as an artist approximately in 2008 or 9. I knew, I knew what it was going to be.
Right,
And, and,
right.
and every time it just got better. Every year I got better. So
Come on.
every year.
At what point, or were you ever at a point where you felt like you were the furthest away from whatever you thought your goal or your end game was, and how did you pull yourself out of that to get to where you are now?
All right, between 2002 and 2009
Hmm.
is probably been my developing stages because I had to listen to a lot of different music, be around a lot of different music, be in different studios, and as time passed, I just the whole how could I explain it? The whole music my whole music stage period changed once I moved back home. I lived in different cities,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
when I left, I was out there. It was like a mixture. Then I moved to Atlanta, and then once I came back, it just seemed like one day I woke up and I just downpacked. I'm not gonna say I can't get better. Everybody has room for growth. So
Certainly.
but I feel like between dropping FM1, FM2, no, scratch that. I feel like once I start working on Notorious FLY
Hmm.
and I'm featuring on, my crew members' projects, COD2 and stuff, I knew what time it was.
Right, right,
I
right,
knew it was only a
right.
matter of time.
Now, in moving forward, how you are now, you see, like you a networking dude, and you be on that. In the different cities that you've lived in, how have those relationships, or not even so much lived, just any city that you've been in, how have the different relationships that you've cultivated, how have those helped you, into where you are now, and what 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 city or what place have you taken the most away from? You know, that has the biggest piece of you, or I guess it has the biggest piece of them inside of you. What
I,
shaped you the most?
I would say Vegas.
Hmm.
I lived out there for 5, 6 years, and
Okay,
at the end of the day,
don't say
I
too much. What happens there stays there.
they they I met producers, I met engineers, people who was my age, and all we
And
had was
younger,
us, and yeah,
right?
and
Uh huh.
younger, and
Uh huh.
definitely younger.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? I was the youngest around at the time, but these people was only a couple of years older than me.
Right. Right.
So I could honestly say, from recording on a computer mic with a sock on it, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
That's where I got where I am today.
Using a mattress as the soundproofing. Shit
Man,
like that.
closet.
Real
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Uh huh. Uh huh. You got a favorite song? Either whether it be like just a time period, or when you was in the booth during that session, or just like lyrically, or start to finish, something that you just like, man, it might not even be your go to song as what you feeling, but it's just something that you like the most because you know where it came from.
honestly, it's a song that a lot of people probably didn't hear called "Reach My Goals," and it was recorded, in an in-house spot in like 2008 or something. And
Mm-hmm.
I never ever got a chance to release the song, but I feel like the dude who sung on it did his thing, and that song had meaning to it.
Come on, I dig that. And what's the goals nowadays for Flydel? What's Flydel looking like at the end of this year, 5 years from now, 10, 20 years from now, legacy wise?
The end of this year, I don't just plan on Buffalo knowing who I am. I plan on at least my whole state knowing who I am. You know what I'm saying? Possibly worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
5 years from now, I plan on, having my own business running in the music entertainment. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And overall, I just plan on grinding hard and shining even harder. You feel me?
No doubt, no doubt. Now, what moves you on the daily? You know, what I mean, I know a lot of people, man, don't nothing move me but the money I'm in. I'm chasing this paper. I'm the best. I'm gonna get. You know what is it that's the real motivation for flight? I mean, I know people be like, man, I just want to make sure my little sister good. I want to put my parents in this type of house. I want to prove my teacher wrong. You know what is it that really on the daily? You know, when you look at yourself and be like, this what the fuck I got to do. What's that motivating factor?
Honestly, knowing I was growing up with, what I'm saying, just me and my mother and my brother
Mm-hmm.
going through the struggle, making it. That was my motivation. That was my motivation, knowing I got to get out this situation one day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That, what I'm saying, coming up until today, my current motivation, what I'm saying, is my mother, rest in peace. She told me to go hard
No
and do what
doubt.
I got to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I got to do for me and my family and my team. I'm gonna get it regardless.
No doubt. Now, if
Can't wait. Time don't wait on nobody, man. I gotta do it.
man, please, ain't that the truth? If we could just rub on that just a little bit, with the with the passing of your mother, certainly my condolences. Um, how has that now reshaped your brain, your outlook, your focus, and your sense of urgency?
It's the true meaning of you could be here today and gone tomorrow,
No
like
doubt.
literally. You feel me? And let me know life way too short to play any games. You
Right,
gotta go
right.
hard or go home. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be out here BSing around because that's how you get left in the dust. So,
No doubt.
besides my family, personal issues and stuff I've been going through, I'm jumping right back in the loop. You feel me? Like,
Certainly,
I mean, I got
certainly.
a wake to go to tomorrow, but I came down here because I know this is what I do. You know what I mean?
No doubt. I definitely dig that. Now, on the tour side, on the performance side, is there anything that you looking for? I mean, I see people going with the coast to coast, and people be on the underground industry tours, stuff like that. Is there something that you're looking for that you want to be a part of? That you've maybe checked in and inquired about, never had a chance to holler at the people, and where can they directly reach you if they want to get you booked for a tour or a show, something like that, anything out of state,
Well,
out
I
of the
could be
city, period.
contacted and booked at Flydel716 at Gmail.
Okay.
As far as who I wanted to deal with on that level, I never checked into the tours, but I always wanted to do one. Like I'm so used to regular shows and
Right.
openings and stuff that I never got a chance to really look into the underground tours and stuff. I remember me and you spoke about, what I'm saying, a tour one time, and time. It's just all about timing
It's
and
all
stuff. So
about timing.
I definitely, if you want to know, I definitely plan on me and you could still do what we got to do. You feel me?
Right,
We gonna
right.
make it happen regardless.
Certainly, certainly. Now, Buffalo gets a bad rap as far as being only known for losing the Super Bowls and the crime rate and chicken wings and the snow and all that. But what's Buffalo to Flydel? What does Buffalo mean to Flydel? If they said you can only say good things about your city and whatever it is, be it the people, the music, the food, whatever, what is Buffalo to Flydel?
At the end of the day, Buffalo is definitely home. Home is where the heart is. I feel like Buffalo is home. I don't really have nothing bad to say. I could just say it's home. You know what I'm saying? And it's a place that I believe we can turn one of the poorest cities to one of the richest cities if we all stick together.
Come on. That's real. Now, what's the issue with that? Why is there such a lack of unity? You know, why don't they stick together? Be it on the music side, entertainment side, business side, political side. No matter what you're involved in Buffalo, it seems like that. You know, there is just not a lot of unity. You know, whether it be your race, whether it be your hood, whether it be your school. You know, or anything like that.
Everybody think they mans, they friend, their uncle, their cousin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think that they people is just the
Come
one
on.
up next. And
Right.
I had a person personally tell me, I don't listen to nothing outside of my mans, and you know, and I was asking him, did
Uh,
he hear a whole nother rapper's song because he shouted out his dad in that song.
Come on.
And he don't even know that. He just know he don't listen to nobody but his people. So
Right.
it just let me know that a lot of people just got a lot of envious in them, and you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying,
Mhm.
hatred, jealousy, and stuff. And if people could just put that pride aside, that
Come
ego,
on, man.
everything would be just fine. But it's too many. It's too many Indians. I'm too many chiefs, not enough Indians, man. You know the saying, but it's
Right.
like I just feel like the sooner we all just get together, the faster somebody can make it.
Right.
It's all about
Right.
at least that one person making it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All the way dig that. Now, if they come right to you, gift wrap today, and they be like, "Listen, we got this laid out on the table for you. We got 3.5 million. You got to do this, that, and the third. Move out to Hollywood. You know what are you accepting? What are you not accepting? You know."
What I'm accepting is to follow the guidelines of the contract as long as it's not a 360,
Mm-hmm. As long as it's not a 360.
and as long as they not trying to change who I am
Right.
as a man.
Right.
Everybody has their own story.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sell my soul. Period.
I can
If I
sell my story though.
I could sell my story, but I can't sell my soul.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now if I gotta make a few industrial records, a few little commercial records or whatever to do it, that's fine. And you know what I'm saying, that's all that matters. You gotta mark your fan base somehow. Though.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. You gotta will them in. All that. So
Who lyrically makes you feel like you got to step it up whenever you hear them and you be like, man, they just did that again. You know, not so much like I got to get my bars tight, but yeah, yeah.
damn. Look, man, listen.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Real shit.
It's so crazy. Maybe I'm just like too far off in my own zone or something with me and my team, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with the music that's in this environment or something. Because I really, at the moment, I can't think of anyone. Because a lot of these rappers who was dumbed down anyway.
Gotcha.
We talking about famous people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just beyond Buffalo. So, hmm. You know what though? I'm gonna keep it real. Jay-Z always gonna be Jay-Z though.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig that.
Like Rick Ross stepped his recording game, delivery game up like
He did.
crazy.
He did. If you go
Like
listen to that
crazy.
Port of Miami to
Like,
listen to him right
you know what I
now,
mean?
real shit.
Drake, I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
Man, Drake is lyrical. Period.
Man, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
To say lyrically you don't like Drake, you being a hater.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, seriously. I mean, you can all the way not like him. You know, which I mean, in and of itself is stupid because you don't know him. You know, but I mean, you could not like him. You could not be feeling like me. I would say me personally. I mean, I don't know him. You know, but for the image that they give me, I'm not really feeling that. That's not somebody that I would be chilling with on every day. But I mean, shit, the lyrics is undeniable, and I respect what I respect. Now, let me ask you something like going into that. When you see people, no matter who they are, industry or local, and they obviously not living up to their raps. You know, can you still listen to that song and like that song from a good song perspective if it is a good song, or are you just immediately turned off because you know it's a lie?
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. Good music is good music because at the end of the day, we don't know what none of these niggas
Real
doing.
shit.
And our favorite rapper could be lying every
Right,
time.
right, right.
I mean,
Say that
I had
again.
this debate with somebody too. You know what I mean, somebody told me they don't listen to this rapper because he be lying and stuff.
Right.
But well, how don't you know that this rapper is not lying?
Come
You know what I'm
on.
saying? You don't talk to him? You ain't
Right,
grow up with
right,
him or nothing.
right. That's real. That's all the way real.
So good music is good music.
Mm-hmm. Now, if it was A&R Flydel, and you had the chance to go ahead and sign 5 people out of the town, not including yourself or or the Grand Crew Squad, who would you not and not in no order, like I would take this one first definitely because they the best. But I mean, if it was up to you, who do you think would be able to champion that Buffalo sound, or at least the starting 5 that would be able to wave that Buffalo flag?
I think the boy Shane Graham to do good in the industry. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Do your thing, bro. It ain't supposed to be easy.
Benny gonna do his thing. He gonna hold it down for the hustlers. You know what I'm saying, real niggas and shit.
No
Man.
doubt. No doubt. Too many parties, man. Too many parties. Party promoters got to calm down, man. Recycling these same ideas. Completely off subject.
Damn, I'm only at number 2.
Hey, shit. If it's only 2, it's only 2.
Oh,
I mean, that should let you know something right there.
man, I'm spaced out trying to figure this shit out right now.
Hey. So, what we learned with Flydel is if he was an A&R, and he definitely is a consumer of the culture and of the music. If he was an A&R and they said, give me 5 people from Buffalo, he can only grab 2 off the top of his head. Not to say that it's not 5, but off the top of his head, he can only grab 2.
Yeah,
You know? So.
Not saying that I don't have 3 more, but I
Right.
just I have to be decisive with the
Right.
3 I pick. Because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
artists in this
Mm-hmm.
town. There's so many.
What's the camaraderie like with with your squad, with Grand Crew Entertainment? What's the when you guys are in the studio together, when y'all might be working on a song together, and like, man, I don't want to be the one that get outdone. I gotta come with my hardest. But what are those studio sessions like?
Um, it's funny that you say that because it's a few of us, and every once in a while, you might have one person that'll be like, "Oh man, y'all boys went nuts." Like, I done been in a couple of studio sessions where, what I'm saying, where a couple of my, what I'm saying, a couple of my fellas are like, "Yeah, you making me want to rewrite my shit."
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So, like I definitely didn't. I done been in the studio. So I honestly can't remember, but I remember it happening. I done been in the studio session, made me think like, damn, hold on, let me come different. I like the way I'm saying, he did that.
Right. Now, if you wasn't on top of this music shit, what would you be doing?
I'll probably be into some type of business, man. I honestly, I'm into like publicly speaking, so
Mm-hmm.
I might still be into some type of marketing or public relations or something.
I dig that. No politics.
Yeah, nah, nah. I'll let people.
Yeah, I dig that. Now, how does school help you? Does school help you at all? And you could
I'm gonna
definitely be
keep it
like,
a
fuck
hundred.
school. School
I'm
ain't
gonna
do nothing
keep it.
for me.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I went to college, you know what I'm saying, 1 year, and I was supposed to do 2 years, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason stuff happens. I'm going back, man. That shit helped expand my vocabulary, my
Oh
train of
man,
thought. You
listen,
know what I'm saying? Like, I know how it helps my metaphor. It does a lot
everything,
to me, man. Like, I
everything,
honestly
man.
feel like when I'm not, now that I haven't been in college for a year or two, from going for that straight year, it seemed like my brain dumbed down, and
Yeah, and you
it,
notice the difference because
like
there's no stimulation.
I got to get back in there. You know what I'm saying? To answer that question, I'm trying to get back in there.
No doubt, I definitely dig that.
Yeah.
Now, what were the best times of your life?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like whenever we perform at big shows, like when we opened up for Travis Porter, when we opened up for Roscoe Dash, them was some great moments. We rocked the crowd with 2,000 people. You know what I'm saying? People we didn't know was moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had the whole stage. It was just crazy.
What's the what's that feeling like?
It feels great. It let me know if I could rock
Right.
2,000, I'll
Right.
guarantee I could rock
Come on.
200,000. I
Come on.
promise.
Uh-huh. Now when you see that, and I'm again not to take anything from anybody, when you see that and you know that you've done that, and then you see, $100 for the mixtape slot, $100 to come perform at this show here where it's only 40 people
500.
showing up, something like that, or man, $500 to open up for such and such. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see that type of stuff, how does that make you feel? And honestly, do you think that puts a hamper on local artists and the trust that they have in wanting to do work with people?
Exactly. It makes me feel like that it's really just about the almighty dollar. It
Right.
doesn't seem like nothing is really valuable no
Right.
more. Like
Right.
all you got to do is come with a couple dollars and you can
And
do
you
anything.
good.
You can
Yeah.
do anything. You can open up anywhere. You can get on any mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you could get in a club that's at its capacity for the right price. So
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I feel like I wish it wasn't like that because where's the moral?
Right. No, you're
Where's the?
right.
When I'm saying like
Mm-hmm.
it don't add up to me. It don't add up. But it is what it is, and I'm saying we gonna either try to make them believers and put in enough work until they figure out on their own, or
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying we gonna go elsewhere and we gonna make it happen and then have them reaching out.
Come on. Now what's next for Flydel? What's on the plate right now after this.
Notorious FLY.
Yes.
We got that. You know what I'm saying, but I'm still gonna print that out for y'all too. I'm sorry for the wait. I've been going through a lot of stuff, but better sooner than later. Now I'm working on Fly Music 3.
Right.
This project is something serious I'm working on. Like, what I'm saying? I'm actually collabing with a few of them artists I named in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And, what I'm saying? It's going to be a serious project. More like an album, and I'm going to put real promotion into it. And I feel like this project may be it right here. I'm going to go hard. You know what I'm saying? I got Fly Music 3 coming. Me and GI Joe working on Industrial War Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole mixtape, just me and him. He
Come
did
on.
Part 1 by himself. That's his project, but we talked and we said we gonna do Part 2 together.
No doubt.
I'm saying we actually got our second compilation
I was just about to ask you
project
that.
in the making too.
Okay.
Third.
Okay. Okay. Now I would say I guess in the difference of what a normal street rapper, I guess, is thought of to be, the shoot 'em up bang bang, I call it. The hard all the time, gun lyrics, dope lyrics. Do you feel like to have your hood respect and your street credibility that you need to take those angles? Do you feel like you won't get the necessary respect if you don't travel down those lanes? Or I know you were saying earlier that you do have a certain level of versatility to you. Do you ever feel like you're compromising yourself in the event that you step out what is the norm?
Not necessarily because what someone else don't like, a lot of people may love. So
Certainly.
one thing for sure, two things for certain. I can't place myself in one dimension. That's how you are shortening your fan base by doing that. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you got to broaden your horizons and make sure you can have people loving you, respecting you from all
Come on.
different angles.
Come on. Now the fake love.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's Buffalo for you though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta die, or you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the right co-assignment. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Or you just gotta get the right popular person to like you, so the rest of
Right.
the people could follow behind them.
Come
Like
on.
it's just it's like this town is a big ass popularity contest.
Got you. Now, what do you have to do? Like, without saying I'm Flydel, I'm the best, can't nobody fuck with me. What do you need to do, or what do you feel like you need to do to be taken serious on that next tier, to not be looked at as an underground artist or a local artist or a Buffalo rapper, or, something like that? What?
Instead of bigging up so many niggas or reaching out, treat them dudes like, you know what I'm saying, they ain't no different than me, whether they
Right,
buzz
right,
bigger than mine or not.
right.
You gotta treat them like that. You gotta not give them no recognition. You gotta not give them no feedback. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be doing your own thing and have enough people checking for you so that they can see what's going on themselves. That's how this game go.
No doubt. All the way, I dig that. Now, before we get out of here, I need some bars.
Yeah.
But anything that we missed, anything that we didn't touch on that you want the people to know, any release dates from any of the squad, anything, any videos, any
Oh yeah.
vlogs, shows, anything like that coming up?
You know what? Me and Product shooting the Avenge record real soon. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be off of FM3.
No doubt.
Now my second Notorious FLY video is gonna be called Snitch, and it's gonna be shot. It was supposed to be shot this weekend. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I gotta bury my mother. Rest in peace.
No doubt.
We gonna try for it next weekend. Try for it next weekend.
No doubt.
And then I'm shooting a video a weekend after that. So you know what I'm saying, I'm about to get back in this loop, like I said, and stay working.
Right. Come on now. Give them that information one more time if they want to link you with some beats, features, anything like that. They just want to check you out. Go ahead and give it to them.
Instagram at Fliggity, Twitter at Flydel937, Facebook Fliggity Flydel, SoundCloud at Fliggity, and Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com/F15 Flydel Music.
Come on, that's all the way what it is. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up. No more further ado. Let's go ahead and know what I mean? Get some of that crack.
Alright. First of all, I'm on the Dolly Posted.
Mm-hmm.
I love to roll and smoke it. I see a lot of haters and top poker smoke 'em.
Come on.
I don't play these games, but my niggas hang and bang. I got a lot of goons that'll probably take your chain and take your dame. I'm on some chill shit. I got a little liquor in my system on some real shit.
Come on.
I need an L or two. You catch a shot or two, and I'ma hold my own. Time prevail it too.
Yes, sir.
And that's lightweight.
Come on.
I'm talking light cake. Going to can, end up with a sliced face.
Yes, sir.
I don't play them games, and I don't like Jakes. So when it comes to this moolah, I need my pie straight.
Come on.
No slices, boy. And I don't like y'all boys. So if y'all really want to fight, then I can fight y'all boys. But if y'all really want to die, then I will snipe y'all boys and treat you like Martin and life y'all boys.
Come on.
Lightweight, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's what it is, man. Well, shit. I'm Chad Money. That's Flydel. It's my Substation.com, Substation Live. And, shit, we out of here, people.
Bliggity.
Yes, sir.